Okay guys, it's non-farm payroll day. It's early this month because Independence Day falls on the weekend, creating a bank holiday on Friday. So the economic data has moved forward a day to today, Thursday. So I'm going to be looking at cable. Now, my vision for this is I want to buy it. Okay. Now, normally I would wait for a buy after the event. In this case, I think it's set up ready to just catapult up. Now, I've already put this into the WhatsApp group and then a bigger section in the Discord. You're very welcome to come into this. It's all free. There's links down in the description. And what it's telling me is, so I started looking at this about 1 o'clock, getting ready for this event. I'm looking for buy opportunities. There's no day trade. It is purely a structure trade, and it's explained in the non-farm payrolls. Now, from here, just to get things a little bit even more so, I've done a very detailed breakdown inside of here. And I do that because I've got all the time in the world for this lot. Okay? And again, put various different bits and pieces in all the time. They're constantly chittering and chattering. Give you an idea. They were in on the DAX earlier on, seeing what it is they're up to, etc., etc. So this is all done prior to the market exploding. Now, there's a couple of ways I can trade this. I can either wait for the explosion and then look for the continuation, or the explosion straight out of the gate. Now, looking at it, it may well come straight out of the gate. So I might have 2 bites of the cherry of this by buying this level straight up into that level, let it retrace, and then go for it again. That is a possible contender. However, if this thing just rattles away and falls, as long as I've used a pending order and not gone straight to market, I'll be able to maybe get a buy down here as well. But the feeling is a push up. Now, if we look at this from a bigger perspective, we can see it's been pushing up regular. It has collapsed, so it was pushing all of the market traders here. They all got trapped in thinking it's on the buy, take all of the stops out, and then get ready to reset. So it's kind of a classic trap. I was discussing this morning actually in the call. So we've got about 9 minutes to go before this is ready to rock and roll. So I'll pause the camera now, and what we'll do is I'll come back to you when we're ready to go, and we'll see if we can get 50, 60 quid out of it. Sweet home, Chicago.
I'll get the coffee.
Good girl. Getting the coffee, boys and girls. Coffee, because it's worky time. Not as worky as she proper worky ticket. Right, it's 28 minutes past. We have a minute left of the candle. So what we're going to do is we're going to start to prep this by putting a pre-empted order in. Now I'm going to put it above the current pricing. Just like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we want to be is about here. Now, ideally, it'll scream. That'll be the first testing point. I'll be more than happy with this particular area. If it races through, so what? Still get 60, 70 quid for what is essentially seconds worth of work, if it does it out the gate. Now, if it tanks, doesn't really matter. You know, I mean, ultimately, I could push it to there and keep an eye on that level. In fact, that's what I think we'll do. We'll just put it up there and we'll say, right, it's triggered in. There we go. Up it goes, up it goes, up it goes, up it goes, up it goes. Go on, pump. pump, 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 pump. Go on, a bit more, a bit more. Make Scruff a good boy. Right, boom, there we go, out. Seconds. 132 quid in, well, 129 quid in seconds. So that is there, 129 quid. I'm more than happy, all right? Why? I had a feeling this thing was going to explode out of the gate because I've been watching the market all morning and poof, in it goes. The problem with this particular trade is it happened so quickly. If I didn't take the money, that could go back as quick as it went up. So this is it. Now what we can do, we can look to see if there's a second bite on the cherry. And it's quite easy to do. You go, right, okay. It's going to retrace. Started here. We'll start the process again down here somewhere, down on the 50, and then get it to pump back up. Now, there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can take it from the 23 and follow in, or you can just have a pending order here. I'm going to take it from the 23 and follow in for just little chunks. So we'll just move that to there. The overall view is here. And then that's it. So now what we do, we watch the price come down. If I can get that down onto there, the better. Right, it's set in, so I don't need these anymore. Happy days. I can stage into the base of here if I so wish, but we're now going to pump that up into this top area where it came from. Okay, so we'll just put that back to there. Dead simple. It's an easy trade. I'm still of the impression that this thing is to the upper side. Why? Because I worked it out before we even started. Now it's just a case of see what else we can get. So up we go, up we go. Come on, choppy, choppy, choppy. Let's get this job done quicker. Up you go, up you go, up you go. Up we go, up we go. It's pretty much close enough. Scruff will be happy with about 50 quid. Go on a bit more, just a little push. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Go on, little in. Go on, go on. Well, fuck it, we'll take that. Right, okay. So we've got a bit extra out of it. Okay, do the process again. Bish, bash, bosh. This is called price bouncing. So again, we're going to see it come back to the 26, or the 76 rather, to pump back up again. Bang, bang, bang. Do, 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 do. What we're going to do is we're going to just keep setting it at 10 pips for now. So we're going to drop that down there and just put that into play. Right, there we go. This one, bounce off the level, straight back up. If it doesn't do it, no sweat at all. Scruff's a happy boy. Why? Because in the last couple of minutes, he's done quite well. Thank you very much, my little lovely baby. She's very nice. Very nice girl. There you go. So we're doing very well. It's pumped up through. It's breaking the level. Right, that's it. I'm going to close that off. So the pump is now finished. Trade's now finished. I'm happy with that. Why? Because it's gone to that level. Now, there will be the argument saying, you should have held it. No, it's too dangerous a market to hold. And if you got it wrong, you're going to know about it. So the safe play is get in, get out, and be done with it. And keep doing it that way. Because if you don't, and this reverses, which it could quite easily do, it's a strong directional drive, you will be caught. But the other side of it is that strong directional drive could continue. So if you try and retrace into it, what if it keeps on going up? Can your account cope with it? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, there you go. That's another non-farm payroll done. Quite a bit of money banked. Scruff's a happy boy. That's me done for the afternoon. See you soon.